There are so many times that I should have died. From the second I woke up to the second that I blacked out was just getting high and drinking all day long. It's crazy just being that kid that had no self-esteem and hated my life and I just wanted to die, and then, yeah, man, it's, sorry, that just hit me. Growing up, I was playing a lot of sports as a kid. I was a pretty good athlete, you know, baseball, soccer. At the same time, I was getting in trouble from a really young age. I just didn't know how to deal with life, and I was just constantly acting out. Even though I was really good at everything that I did, I just had this voice in my head that you're just not good enough, you suck, that kind of thing. When I found drugs and alcohol, it solved my problem. And I just started going down just a really bad path. I probably started getting high probably when I was like 11 or 12. Started off just like smoking weed and getting blackout drunk. By the time I was 15 years old, I was already into pretty heavy drugs. I was already doing OxyContin, Percocets, Xanax, smoking weed every day, you know, drinking heavily, tripping on acid. It's the first thing I thought of when I got up in the morning, was getting high. How am I gonna get it? How am I gonna get money? Thinking about who I'm gonna steal from. Yeah, it was to quiet the noise. Ultimately, there's an issue before the drugs and alcohol. You know, the drugs and alcohol are a symptom to my problem. Just ran with it, and then eventually, you know, it just completely took over my life. I'm quoting my mom here. She called me a freaking monster. At that time, I started smoking crack. I literally did not know what was real, what was fake. I didn't know. I thought everyone was out to get me. I was literally losing my mind. You know, my life had just become so small. I had nothing. I knew I was dying. Like, I knew it, but I couldn't stop. Got to a point where I literally just couldn't take the pain that I felt anymore. And I remember calling my father at the time and just crying, being like, I need help. I'm gonna die doing this. And thankfully, my father was able to get me into a rehab. When I got out of rehab, you know, getting into fitness was one of the first things I did, and you know, I needed that outlet. It gave me something to look forward to. Fitness became like my new addiction. That was the thing that just like kept me on a good path. It was like, okay, I can like hit the gym today. You know, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, you know, planning out my workouts. It just gave me that structure, gave me something to look forward to. These are the things that just like helped me build the steam. Yes, back in 2013, training for a CrossFit competition and started losing a lot of weight, feeling really sick. And I finally realized I need to go to the hospital. Something's really wrong. Within about, I felt like 10 minutes, they diagnosed me with type 1 diabetes. And my life obviously completely changed. I remember being really freaking scared. I didn't work out for about 2 months because I was just kind of relearning my body. Once I finally did, I started an Instagram account. I remember the first message that I got from a parent. She messaged me and said, hey, my son has type 1 diabetes and he watches your videos and he told me he wants to be like you when he grows up. This is why I have diabetes. Hands up, Jeff. When I'm personal training, like when I'm working, is when I'm most comfortable and I think at peace. Go all the way up, slamming it down, let's go. Wait, all the way down, Jeff, all the way down. realizing how much I can inspire someone, realizing how much I could change someone's life. So I've kind of just embraced these seemingly really negative things and turned it into a major positive. I've been sober almost 12 years. I just know this is what I'm supposed to be doing.